This is Joe, Philip, and Korey. All three of these guys have lifelong issues with their teeth. They're either broken, painful, or they don't even have any. In Joe's case, he hasn't kissed his wife in over 5 years due to not having any teeth.
And I love her to death and can't wait to kiss her.
And Korey, well, he pulled his own tooth after a papaya incident.
Every time I went to bite down, it would either push backwards or it would come forward.
More on that later. And Philip?
14 years old, I got hit in the mouth with a baseball bat and knocked my full front teeth out.
Which led to lifelong issues with his teeth. All three of these guys with their busted teeth are about to get permanent teeth in just 24 hours. Let's check it out.
My name is Korey.
Yeah, my name's Joe.
I'm Philip. I'm here today to get my new permanent teeth.
I'm about to get new permanent teeth.
To me, it's a mission. It's time to go.
Joe, Korey, and Philip all came to Nuvia with one common goal, and that was to smile again, eat what they want, and enjoy life. They all go through the same process of the smile design, where they pick out the shape and the color of their new permanent teeth.
What people don't realize is when you don't have teeth, you don't smile, nothing. And when you don't smile, you're not happy all the time.
I just think it's important to have a good smile.
A smile comforts and eases people.
So not only is this going to give me back my ability to eat, but it's also going to give me back my smile, which is going to give me back my life, basically.
When I was 14 years old, I got hit in the mouth with a baseball bat and knocked my full front teeth out, and been kind of battling it for like the last 46 years.
I would say about 14 years ago, I ended up having a lymphoma knot almost like in the middle of my back, which was on my shoulder, and it grew over, started covering my spine. And once it started covering my spine, my teeth kind of started hurting, and that's when I noticed I had two spots on my top teeth.
I had 4 abscesses in my mouth, and when they pulled my teeth, they realized that when we were done, I had no opposable teeth. So eating was going to be a problem anyway, so we went ahead and pulled them all and went for dentures.
What was life like with the dentures?
To me, miserable. I mean, food get in there all the time, constant fear of may falling out or whatever.
Cutting my mouth, eating, not being able to chew up food and having to spit it out, trying to swallow food that is too large and almost choking. And just the list goes on and on.
For Joe and Philip, a life with dentures is just not ideal. They're uncomfortable, you can't eat, and you tend to choke on them from time to time. In Korey's case, he actually is going to skip the process of going through a denture or a partial and get right into Nuvia's permanent teeth in 24 hours. But what made that a deciding factor? Well, he pulled his own tooth.
Well, tell me about the process of pulling your own tooth.
I just got tired of it. I was trying to eat some, I think it was papaya or something I was eating. It was some fruit or something, but every time I went to bite down, it would either push backwards or it would come forward. And when I get ready to bite down, it would hurt. So I just went ahead and pulled it out because I was tired of it. Well, in my situation, anytime I eat, I have to eat on one side because the teeth over here, they hurt a lot more than the ones over here, even though these are a lot worse. But because of the broken teeth that I have, anytime I bite down like meat or anything, it presses onto those chip parts and it shifts them around and it causes my mouth to bleed. So anytime I'm finished eating, I usually go to the bathroom and spit and there's blood because of the teeth shifting around from the food that I'm eating.
Whether it's broken and missing teeth, dentures, partial dentures, gum disease, a slew of other problems, they all have one solution, and that is Nuvia's permanent teeth in 24 hours. And well, for Korey, Philip, and Joe, they all went into surgery with the same doctor, Dr. Albert Park.
Here I am. Hi, I'm Dr. Albert Park. I'm a prosthodontist. I'm here at Nuvia doing implants and implant prosthetics. As a provider, I always want to provide what's best for my patient, no matter what. So no compromise on quality, and everything is about being patient-focused, patient-centered, and making sure that we're doing our best job to make sure that the patient's experience is great and we're able to meet their expectations. So before surgery, our nurse anesthesiologist, meets with the patient, and again, reviews medical history, height, weight, and all those kind of things. That way, she'll be able to titrate the anesthesia correctly for the patient. On a typical surgery, once the patient's asleep, I'll come in. I usually have a bunch of measurements that I've made at the previous appointment. I just reconfirm the measurements of where I'm gonna put their front teeth, where I'm gonna put the bottom teeth, and then I'll start the procedure. I'll start applying local anesthesia in the areas that I'll be extracting the teeth. The teeth will come out. I'm gonna smoothen out the bone. Then I'll go ahead and place implants. Typically I'll place 5 implants on the top and 4 on the bottom. So once the patient wakes up from surgery, the first response is usually that they're either thirsty or hungry. We'll call their ride, make sure they get home safely. Most patients will go home and just sleep off the anesthesia and wake up the next day. And by the time that they wake up the next day, it's time for them to come in, pretty much ready for their delivery.
Joe, Philip, and Korey, all on separate days, show up bright and early for surgery. After about a 3.5-hour surgery, roughly for each one of them, they'll all go home and do exactly what Dr. Park says, sleep off the anesthesia, and come back just 24 hours later, ready for their new permanent teeth.
Every patient that comes to Nuvia, they have a unique story, but the one commonality is the lack of confidence. We take pride in helping those that feel helpless. And so when it comes to their smile, this is what we do.
The thing I'm looking forward to the most is being able to eat corn on the cob kid.
Just to be able to eat my foods I want to eat again. I mean, I haven't eaten anything hard or crunchy or anything in years.
I'm looking forward to living another 50 years and being able to eat whatever I want to without any pain.
All right, so first off, are you ready to see these new teeth?
Yes.
And are you ready to see your
I
permanent
am.
teeth, sir?
I'm so ready.
And Philip, are you ready to see your new smile?
Yes, absolutely.
Flip it around. Go ahead and flip it around.
Well, looks good.
Like it?
Oh my God. That's unreal.
That look good. I was talking to my son. He was video calling me, and we were talking. And right in the middle of everything he had going on, he was like, "Dad, your teeth look good, you know. They look beautiful. I love them."
I have new members of my family. I've adopted 2 daughters, and they have never seen my personality. So and they're freaking out now because I'm a different guy. I'm laughing again, I'm joking, practical joking, you know, just doing the things that most guys would do.
Me personally, I've lost 24 pounds in the last 2 weeks, and you know, but like I say, I've been walking a lot, which I haven't been, and just got lazy, and this has kind of inspired me to better myself.
I'm eating better, I'm not gagging because I wasn't used to having them in there.
It's been a lot better as far as for, you know, no pain eating.
Everybody I told I was gonna have it done, they kept asking, well, how long is it gonna be before you get your teeth? I said, the next day. Well, there's no way. I said, yes, this place does it the next day. So, and it really is, it's amazing.
Want to know if you're eligible for Nuvia's permanent teeth in 24 hours? Take the 60-second quiz right here and find out now. And if you want to watch another story like the one you just watched, click the video down there and keep watching.
Unbelievable. I'm floored. Wow.